Well, good morning, everybody. This is Kendra. It's Monday morning. I'm sitting here in the yard in my truck. I've done my pre-trip, getting ready to start my route. And today I'm running a trash route in rural Riverside, Iowa. And I'll take you along and I'll give you a view of what I see. I work for LRS. I'm a residential driver. I run a side load truck, and I sit in here and run a joystick all day. So it's a good job. They pay me well. I love LRS, so they're a good company. We're here in southern rural Iowa. It's eastern Iowa. So this customer I'm about to service, I've got to back down their lane. This is a big truck, so it's hard to turn this truck around. And I'm on a highway here. Luckily it's early. It's 7:15 a.m. in the morning. Not a lot of traffic, but a lot of people are just getting ready to go to work. Gotta wait until it's safe to be able to make my maneuver. And it looks pretty good, and I'm always just keeping an eye on all my mirrors. I got my rear view cameras and mirrors, and yeah, I gotta back this big truck down this little lane here. I'm watching all my mirrors. Got all my strobe lights on, my flashing lights, four-way. Oh yeah, let's back down here and get this cart. It's always not just driving down the road, grabbing a cart. The big cities are nice because that's kind of what you do. But even in the big cities, you got alleys and you got weird streets, cul-de-sacs. So I love the job. I've been doing it. I'll be going on my 19th year here in October. I love it, you know, but you've got to really pay attention to what you're doing. This is an older truck. It's international. I'm watching for my carts in my mirror, and it looks like this customer is not out today. I'm gonna go a little bit past their driveway to make sure, but I do not see their cart out today. We have a tablet that runs all our routes. I don't know if you can see the tablet there, but I've got this customer called up and I will tell them that it is done. So now I'm going to my next customer. So yeah, let's keep going. A little bit about this truck. This is an automated truck. To run my joystick, this takes my arm out, my arm in, arm out, clamp, and pull back to go up, and back to down, and this button to unclamp. So that's what clamp, unclamp. So let's go get this next customer. Now I work for a company called LRS, Lakeshore Recycling Systems. We're based out of Chicago, Illinois. We got locations all over the Midwest. So it's a good company. I like it. If you're looking for a good job, they pay well, they take care of you. Safety is our main concern here. Safety, safety, safety. And then customer service. Make sure we service the customer, keep the customers happy. Got to grow the business. So yeah, let's get this cart here. Now this customer placed their cart pretty close to the recycle cart. I'm just an inch away from that recycle cart. I'm watching it in my mirror. I'm watching it in my monitor. I got it clamped. I'm going to set it down. I don't want to knock over the recycle cart for my other driver that's doing recycling. I'm going to back up a little bit here so I can unclamp. There we go. That's how it's done. So yeah, let's keep going. Thanks for riding along so far. Again, I'm Kendra. I call my channel Aspire to Cycle. And maybe I'll start up a garbage recycling channel. But again, a shout out to MrDiggs. I'll put a link to his channel. Pretty cool guy. Runs a pretty cool operation. Watch his videos. I think you'll like it. They did the world's largest slip and slide on July 4th of this year of 2024. So check out that video. I think he treats his employees pretty nicely. Everybody should have a boss like him. So anyway, we'll catch up in the next development. Okay, so now we're starting the bigger development here in rural Riverside, Iowa. About 50, probably 50 houses in here avenue. Now I hung the camera up here, give you a little view of me a little bit here. I don't like to be on camera, but I am Kendra. Let's get this garbage done here. It takes about an hour, 45 minutes maybe. Now my monitor's acting up. I can't see anything in my monitor. My monitor's flashing, going on and off, got lines going through it. I wrote this up the last 2 nights, but our maintenance department is so swamped. Hopefully they'll get to it tonight. Just found out today is National Potato Day. Pretty cool. I love potatoes. French fries, mashed, hash browns. What's your favorite potato? You like fries, mashed, all of the above? So yeah, pretty cool. Had some French fries last night. Now this truck acts up eventually after it's going for a while. We've been going for a couple hours. I think it's a little after 8:30 a.m. in Central Time Zone. For some reason, see, I can pick the can up. We call it can, it's a cart technically. I can pick it up and dump it. Now that packer is packing what's been dumped into the pit back into the chamber of the truck. So I don't have to manually come down here and hit the pack button. But for some reason, got a car behind me. You always have to know what's going on in your environment here. Now my monitor's acting up, so I cannot see where my cart is. Well, I'm just going to watch my mirror. Not bad. But see there, I picked it up, dumped it, and it's packing. For some reason, that is called auto pack. That auto pack likes to stop working here. Got a little stop sign down there. Obey all the signs. I also have a switch here that does a triple pack. So once the packer starts, it'll do 3 pack motions before it stops. I don't use that a lot on garbage side. I use that more on the recycling side, where all the cardboard and plastic is a lot more fluffy. It's harder to pack. So you got to just constantly keep packing it. But in garbage, since it's so dense, I really don't need it until the truck starts filling up. Right now I can see it's acting up. When the arm comes up and that packer is moving, the hydraulics do not like to do 2 things at once. Now I got to back out and turn around here. So turn my 4-ways on, radio's off. I'm in reverse. I got my rear view camera. I can see there's nobody behind me, so I'm good to go. Backing up is one of your most dangerous operations you can do. You can very easily run over an animal, even worse, a child or a person. I just could not live with myself if something like that happened. Going backwards, I obey all the same laws as I'm going forward. If I've got a stop sign behind me, I stop at that stop sign. I know there's one right here. It's really hard to see. But this time of the morning, everybody's rushing off to work. You got to be watching out for people going to work. And when I do a back up and turn around, I do it the same way every time. Back to the left, pull out. There's 4 roads that come here to this crossroads. They all have stop signs, but you know, when you get busy, how many of us always do a complete stop? Do a slow and go, don't you? Slow and steady wins the race in this job. You get in a hurry and you're going to screw up. You're going to run into somebody, you're going to hit a mailbox. Like I say, even worse, an animal or a child. That would just end my world. I would quit my job. I don't know. I know it's happened to people. So there you can see my monitor is nothing but all red, white, and blue and different color lines. I cannot trust the monitor at all. So now I'm just watching my mirror. That's about the only way I can do it. Can't trust the monitor. Kind of sucks. I am turning my auto pack off because it's starting to act up now. So now I got to reach down and hit the green button down here every couple carts. I can dump 3 or 4 carts into the pit. Depends on how full the carts are. And what's in the cart. Sometimes I can tell that one sounded kind of empty. When the clamp hits it, I can kind of tell by the sound of the cart. And we got down here, we got 2 different sizes of garbage carts. We got 65 gallons and we got 95s. A lot of these are the 65. So now I'm in a little tight cul-de-sac. And this is going to be even harder without a monitor. Yep. I'm going to have to get out and fix my arm. The clamp on my arm gets stuck every once in a while. It doesn't like to come unclamped. But yeah, let's get out and fix this clamp. It hangs up. The 2 fingers hang up on the single finger. So I have to lift it up a little bit. And I didn't grab my cart, I missed it. There, now it'll come unclamped. Now, I'm lining that cart up right on center of the clamp. But there you can see the arm, how it works. I'll give you a little different walk around of this truck later, but basically that's the front view. And this is part of the grill. Like I say, it's what, 11-year-old truck? For being 11 years old though, it still works pretty good. Now I can clamp it, and let's dump it. Yeah, it'd be nice if that monitor worked. It's gonna suck in these cul-de-sacs. Put the seat belt back on, even though I'm probably gonna have to get out again. Safety first. Alright everybody, we're heading into the City of Iowa City landfill in Iowa City, Iowa. This landfill is owned by the city. They accept all county garbage from within Johnson County, which is part of the City of Iowa City, and also some rural out of county from Riverside. That's where I'm coming from. They have two different tipping rates. The city rate is cheaper than anything out of the city. And you'll see when I go across the scale, I'll try to turn the camera towards the scale here. We're approaching the gate coming into the landfill. But thumbs up for city garbage is the signal you give the weighmaster, and thumb down for anything else. So of course mine is thumbs down because I'm no garbage from the city. So I got you looking out the windshield here, kind of seeing what I see. So I'll see if I can rotate the camera here a little more towards the scale house. Rolling across the scale. Great, thanks. And we're good to go. Now straight ahead here is our compost area. I'm going to be turning and going right down into the dump site. But first I got to stop and do my paperwork, log in my weights into my tablet, and take my safety pins out. So I'll get back to you once I've got all that done. Alright, let's go down and dump this load. 3.33 tons, a little over a ton and 3 tons and almost 3.5 tons, which is a real small load for this big truck. I can haul 10, 12 tons with this truck, so probably not even a quarter full. This is a small route I do on Mondays, which is kind of nice. I used to do a long route. We'll see where this guy is going. Always yield to the landfill equipment. He's bigger than me for one. Give them a little respect and a little love. You know, they're out here doing a job too. And it comes down again to safety. They've got a 15-mile-an-hour speed limit on this road. A lot of these haulers like to do 25 in here. We're known to be following the rules. That's what they like about us. If you don't, they'll call and complain. It's like, hey, your driver was doing 50 miles an hour. It's just a little common sense, you know? A little give and take. We're all out here trying to do a job and get home and see our family and our friends. Let's see, this is an ABC hauler. I got a couple people I know that work for them, but I don't think they dump. I'm not sure who that was. But we'll go down into the pit, down to the dump site. Like they say, Lone Ranger, to the dump, to the dump, to the dump, dump, dump. See how rough it is. It's usually pretty rough. But at least it's dry today. It's not muddy. We've got quite a bit of rain this year, so every day, yeah, one of our trucks is getting pulled out over there. The cat, the D9 is pulling them out. I don't know. We got two rear loaders dumping down there right now. Now this is a new cell site that they're building up. This is the first lift, and so they try to keep the first layer. They want soft garbage, which is usually residential stuff that's in bags that we pick up. All the roll-off containers that come in with bulky stuff and that, they don't want that on the bottom, puncturing through their membrane and all their protective layers to maintain the integrity of the seal, so the groundwater doesn't, so the liquids don't seep into the groundwater, you know what I mean? Now they do mine this for the gas it produces. You can see some gas wells here. The methane, I'm not sure if they burn it off. I know they've got a burn where they burn off the extra, but I don't know what they do with it. I got a power divider. I'm gonna, since I got a tandem here, I'm gonna hook in my power dividers. I'm not excited about dumping here, but we'll see what. I don't want to get stuck either. This is awful soft ground. At least I'm not loaded. There are some soft spots in here. Trying to find a place to turn around so I can back in. Kind of where he's at. He got stuck right there, looks like. I'm gonna wait. I might be able to go around him. No, you're not gonna be able to see much. I'm just watching for the cat for him to get out of the way. He got stuck kind of in the middle, so I'm going to try to aim for him. Then veer over. Did. not have the power, and it sucks. I don't like dumping down here. There you can see the cap. I'll just let you keep looking forward there. I'm going to open the tailgate. Yep. Yeah. That alarm beeping means my tailgate is open. I'm just glad I'm not heavy. I would have been stuck. I would have sunk in there. Box is all the way up, and so is my tailgate. Let's see if we can pull it forward here. This is Johnson, we call it the Johnson County Landfill. Technically it's owned by the city of Iowa City. Owned by a municipality, not a private. Now, my company, LRS, they do own a bunch of landfills in Illinois. I doubt they'll ever build one in Iowa, but who knows. Give you a little bonus video here. I'm rolling into the shop. North of Iowa is where our shop's located. Here to the left is our maintenance facility, where all our mechanics work on our trucks. And here on the left is where we dump our recycling. To the right is our office and some storage. We got 4 different buildings here. All I've got to do is fuel up, park, do my pre-trip, my paperwork, and go in and check in and hopefully go home. So our fuel aisle is straight ahead there. You can see some of our different trucks. We got 5 or 6 Corrado trucks. Hopefully we're getting a couple more. Maybe I'll get a Corrado. I don't know. Be nice to have a new truck. I deserve it. I have basically the 3rd longest seniority here of anybody. Been around a long time, so I'm gonna put some goat juice in her, do my paperwork, and check out and go home. We'll see ya.